Hey guys, welcome back to Blueprints. It's day 26. I realized last time I did a stupid. Well, I didn't really do a stupid. I didn't mark down. I had all this information about the different continents. We did this whole puzzle in classroom 4, I think it was, where I figured out 1 through 7 what the different things were, and I had marked my own 1 through 7. So what I did was I went ahead and I marked the different arrows, colors, and names or partial names on each continent. The thing I can't figure out is there are 7 continents, but I have 8 symbols. I have the little insert line or the down arrow, whatever you want to call it. I have the rainbow. I have the square with the nipple. I have the diamond, the mountains or teeth or crown. There's the pentagon and the hourglass. Those are the 7 continents I have assigned on the map, right? But in room, I forgot to look at the order of symbols. Oh well, I'll live with that. That's fine. So I said at the end of the last episode I was going to go back and look at the footage to figure out on the hearth in the room 46 what the order of the symbols was, because I think that might correspond to the order of the puzzles in the Sanctum. But what I can't figure out, the first Sanctum door had this symbol, come on, up here on it. I'm not a good artist, but just use your imagination. So it was Fen Aries, I think it said. So if Orinda is a place, where is it? Is it part of one of the other places? Is one of these like our estate? Are we like a nation or a rebellion inside of another nation? Is that why do I have 8 symbols in 7 countries? So I don't have the answer to that. If I do have the answer to that, I don't remember. At this point, I've been recording this game for about a month on and off. Give or take here and there. But I don't remember every detail of every note I've ever read. I know it's immensely frustrating to some of you probably, but nothing I can do about that. That's just me recording this by myself, spread out whenever I have free time to record. Finding time for solo stuff is difficult. Now, first world problems, and that's true. It is a first world problem. I have a great life, a very busy life. I have at least 3 jobs that I know of. And a plethora of people who want me for different things, which is a great problem to have. But let me tell you, drowning and dehydrating are both bad for you. And I feel that way about people in your life. You can have too many people and you can have not enough. Both can be problematic for different reasons. And for me, finding time for anything by myself is very difficult. So whenever I do find time for myself, what I do is I come and I spend it recording blueprints because I'm addicted. I also remembered that with the flames, we have that door open now, so we can get to the other side of the reservoir. I think I need to get the pump room and raise the reservoir up to like 1 under max, whatever that number is. I need a shovel for something here. I think I need a shovel. Buried. No dirt pile. Could be that bridge up there too, even though it's just a plank, but this is the only real bridge I can think of. I guess I could explore, but like I don't want to waste steps. Ooh. I needed the cellar. This might be a weird choice to you, but I need the cellar because I want to get a picture of this. I thought I had one. I do not. Okay. That's literally the only reason I chose this was the picture. Okay, this is Marigold and we're Jones. Well, we're going to come out here with a if we can get a shovel this room, we're going to come back out here anyway. My goal will be to get a shovel. Also, I don't think I've been remembering to toss a coin in the fountain. Should probably do that again today. I feel like with what I think I know, How many people that are a part of this estate know what's going on? Like, the people that work here. God, there's so much. There's bootlegging. There's... I feel like there was someone else that got fired or whatever. Did I say bootlegging? I meant moonshining. Bootlegging? You're in for a long episode today because my brain is clearly not there. Bootlegging. There's moonshining going on is what I meant. Thanks, brain. I feel like someone else, the valet or something. Maybe the valet is the same person who was getting in trouble. The groundskeeper was let go. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. The den would be great here. And I see a nice box. And that run with the hovel. I could have had the freezer, man. We can get an early kitchen, just have some food, or I can go... Items. I need a shovel. On this particular run, I need to get a shovel. So let's make sure we don't get that. That's fine. Okay, an early pool's not bad. I could use keys, but a pool means I can get the pump room. I need the pump room or something. Yeah, you guys know. I need this to go to the right. Hallway. And what do we got here? This is like the earliest I've ever seen the pool. I think we go drawing room. Drawing room, we can recuperate our gem. Let's do that. 0415, I think, is this room. There's the stupid small feet thing. Stupid small feet. Okay, let me see if there's anything said about places here. I'm going to reread this. We've already read this now. I'm going to reread this because I'm curious. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may have been ready for. Cruel, time rips through our lives, barren, fruitless, like wind-scarred plains. So no, your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I was like full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon's shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. First, write this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace. You should set your mind at ease. Set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No matter I have few apprehensions of fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. While 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. She's spending time in the East. Which is these three places, probably. One of these three, right? So the 6th one will be one of those three? Maybe. I don't know. To me and you have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition. I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. I enjoy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again, your Uncle Herbert. So her dad was Simon H. Sinclair. We have Herbert S. and Simon H. So we have HSS and SHS. Because it didn't need to be any more confusing, did it? And Clara is her mother. So who's Herbert's wife? Does Herbert not have a wife? Was I thinking Clara was Herbert's wife, and all this time it's Simon's wife? So Clara was his... Oh god, how are they? Are they brothers? Or Simon? No, uncle. So Simon is Herbert's brother? Okay, I'm thinking that Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Aravel, up here, are the parents of Herbert and Simon. And Simon and Clara are Mary's parents, making Herbert her uncle and our great uncle. Okay. I feel like I've not had that right in my head for some reason. But no countries are named here, just east. So maybe the red letters aren't what I need for this. But I'm still missing 3 red letters, so they may yet end up... I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Nothing lowercase here. No upgrade discs I'm overlooking. I'm trying to move quickly at this point, but like also I don't want to overlook things again and look really stupid. No matter what I do, I'm curving that way. I'm gonna need keys, so I guess we take the Nook. Coupon book's not a bad grab. You say coupon or coupon? I think I say both. Coupon. Coupon. I feel like I say coupon more than coupon, but I just said coupon book. It's neither here nor there, most likely. Okay. We're getting some kind of weird pulls here. Nothing lowercase on these, right? No. We need a shovel. I gotta go with this. Of course, there isn't one. Let's get these. Alright. We can come back for gems if need be. I need some green rooms then, I guess. These don't do anything for me. I guess take puppy room. Ah, puppy! I gotta come in and pet the puppy. I gotta waste steps to come in and pet the puppy because it's not ever a waste to pet the puppy. What a good puppy! Never figured out what that means unless this is just more showing you. I don't know. So many dig spots. What a good puppy! I've got to get a shovel. We keep going up. I'm gonna go back at this point and just try to get some of this filled out down here and get more stuff, because right now this is not looking so hot. Been here. I go footsteps or get the pump. Let's get footsteps going right now and hope I get another pump room. That might be crazy, but I've got enough. I know what to do with the pump room now, as far as like I've got to adjust some levels in the reservoir, get the boat across, and then I guess lower it again to see if we can go from the other side down the stairs to the boat. That's my working assumption. I could be wrong. Didn't the last version of this book that we read have something italicized here? Was that in the ladies' room? Lady you know, her ladyship's chamber? I think maybe it did. Okay, we have the nursery. Now when we draft the bedroom, if we draft more bedrooms, we'll gain some more steps. I need to get that step economy going a little bit because we were starting to burn through. We don't have the sauna bonus today. That's a 20 footstep penalty compared to where we were yesterday. So let's try to be a little mindful of that. And now we got the nursery nice and early. So if we get rooms, we're getting more steps. Can't afford. I mean, I guess we'll just immediately go for more steps. Does Top Hat always? More rerolls are nice. Green room, yes. One, we get more gems out of coming in here, and two, chance for the shovel. Oh, there'd be a shovel. That was stupid to think. Was there a box in the den? I want to say there was. Look at that before I get too far. Yeah, there was. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We could go buy a gem from commissary, but I feel like that's a bit gratuitous at the moment to spend that. The right word? I don't know. We need this to curve left. Patio, another chance for the shovel. Buried. Oh, yeah, this is patio. Yeah, okay. I need a shovel so bad. Who do we gotta blow for a shovel? If I go here, I've got 4 rerolls. We want more money right now or more gems? We go gems. And we just load up. Box with false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. Okay, if this is true, then the black box has the gems on it. The statement on the black box is true. If that's true, the box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay, let's start over. My brain, not here. The black box is not empty. Let's say that's true. That means the gems are in the black box. The statement on the black box is true. Let's say that's false. The box with a false statement contains the gems. That's false. It would be a true statement. So that doesn't make any sense, I don't think. So let's assume that this one is false. The black box is empty. Is true. So it's not in the black box. Black box is empty. That's saying that this is false. That means the gems would be here. God. Sapphires. Like the crown. Curve to the right. Pantry. I don't want to archive this early. If there's stuff I want to learn, possibly from the archive, but I do not want it this early. Okay, we need this to go straight. Get more keys throughout the house. Or get this and have many options. Many options. That scared me. Watching that door open. Curve to the right. Not using a key yet. Curve to the left. This would count as a bedroom and it would keep us moving. This could give us a shovel. I don't need this to go up. So let's hope that we get a shovel. I need a shovel very badly. Okay. That's just 3, right? That's 4. Lockpick. Okay. Can we pick this with a lockpick? Storeroom's fine. Just keep loading up on stuff because we have the foundation to go left and right. Dude, what do I have to do to get a shovel when I have a root cellar? God, there's so many dirt spots. Okay. Left. Left, please. Clock tower. God, what time is it? Is there a way to know what time it is? I want to be in here at 1:30. Test the thing from last time. Okay, so it is 11:05. There's a rook in the clock tower. What note had that on it? Stopwatch. Antique silver stopwatch. The next 1 minute, you will not lose footsteps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. Okay. We'll be right back. I'm gonna use a... I'm not using footsteps right now, right? Oh, Lord have mercy. I need this one to curve right. Redraw. Rotunda. We used no gems for this, by the way. Not using a key. Cloister uses no gems. What a pull. No security, no gems. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh god, office. Oh, that used the gems, I think. I still don't know how to get in there. Straight, left. Dark room. Claws is another chance for shovels, but dead ends me. Dark room's gonna be a gamble. Redraw. This gives me 2 more gems whenever I go in here. I would use my 2 gems, then... I don't think I've ever been in here either. Okay, I do need to go back soon, though, to the, Clara and Simon. These are my grandparents, right? 1952. Oh god, music notes. Oh man, music notes. I'm just gonna take pictures right now because I want to get back to the clock tower. These might be the last 2 I was missing. Green room? Green room that goes left? Ooh, a vault. I can't afford it. Let's go observatory. Take a peek. Twins, Clavis, Farmer's Apple, Cross. Chest in the entrance hall. Okay. That was a lot of things. Let's go back. This is the symbol of the... Okay. Southward I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Fourth is spelled wrong with a U. That's not how you spell fourth. It's F-O, it's just F-O-R-T-H, right? That's our first Sanctum symbol. Southward I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds. If winds are westwardly, does that mean they come from the west or go toward the west? Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. This might be part of the Sanctum thing. That might be the symbol I need for that. Because that looks like, okay. This might be the solution to our first Sanctum door, actually. God, this was a great room to go to. T. Can't seemingly interact with anything in here right now. Okay, let's take a moment and see what we've been drafting. I just kind of flew around like a madman. I have a lot of the canvas, whatever the hell that thing's called, symbols. I've only got one gear symbol, and that's here. I got an office. I got a security room. I haven't been in either one yet. I flew over to the observatory where we got a bunch of diamonds and stuff, which we needed. I don't have a vault key right now. There is one, I think, in the coat check or whatever it's called. Am I wrong on the time? That says 1:30, doesn't it? Oh, that one's not moving. So that's another hint to 1:30. 1:30, and it's not moving. I feel like that should be further up right now. I don't know. We're gonna chill here for a few, and we'll see if anything happens in here at 1:30. If not, there's the time-locked safe in the shelter. Maybe we set that to 1:30 and there's something different in that. So the aquarium counts as every type of room, every color of room. Does that mean it also counts as the different symbols in rooms? Just every color. Okay, not every type, every color. Why am I always looking at one of the clocks that's not moving? Did I screw something up? Do I need to adjust the hour hand somehow? Because, like, look how... Maybe it's not centered. I don't know. I have not seen a single thing in here I can interact with other than the note here. Swan. I have the outer symbol and I have the inner symbol there. It's gotta be for this. That just leaves at the middle. That leaves something. I don't know. I'll have to look back at those notes. Not gonna lie to you, today had a couple of rough moments, and I've just really needed this distraction. But I'm trying not to be like a Debbie Downer about it all, so focusing on the game has been nice and needed. But between not getting a lot of sleep and just kind of having some moments today, I am 100% sure I'm not giving you my best. Which maybe my worst is better than my best, because apparently when I do try hard, I really suck. I think I say that I'm disparaging about myself, but really I'm proud of me. I've never really played a game like this. I was never really a big puzzle game person. I liked jigsaw puzzles growing up, but I've not done a lot of puzzle games in my history. And this game is the biggest puzzle I've ever tried to unravel. And I'm sure there's people that have had better luck or better strategies or better choices, or they haven't fucked up as much as I have. But I've been genuinely enjoying my time here. And, you know, I'm playing and winning at my own pace, which is maybe not the fastest. Maybe not the slowest. Maybe it is the slowest. I don't know. Either way, like, each of these red letters, I remember the process of earning. Even though the count March, was it March of the count? I kind of fudged that one a little bit. But I had the right idea, I think. Each of these unlocks. Like, every time I see something that's, like, there, the allowance, like, I truly feel like I've grinded and earned that. Because I've had no help with this. I'm so far ahead in the recordings that by the time you guys tell me something in the comments, typically it's like, well, that was 10 days in game ago or so. And thankfully I've avoided spoilers. So, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at and what I've done. Clearly I need to find 3 more red letters. We keep finding new rooms we've never been to. So, like, I feel like maybe one of the Sanctum doors could have one in there. Maybe none of them are in the underground. Maybe one's in the underground. There's also that that path we saw on the boat. Not on the boat, but I think if we get the boat across and down to, like, I don't know, halfway, we can go through that. And maybe there's one there. That could be 1 or 2 if one's in the Sanctum and one's that way. And then there's got to be another one in one of these rooms. Maybe the final red letter is in room 46. We get that once we figure out all this stuff with what I'm assuming is classrooms, library. What was it? Bookshop? Have I ever been to the bookshop? Am I crazy for thinking I've never been to the bookshop? I don't even see where there is a bookshop or room for a bookshop. Would be one of the shops. Dodoy. Don't know what this is. If this doesn't work, audience and Dana, I don't know how many rooms I'm going to be standing in. The den has a bunch of clocks. That might be my next try, is the den. Waiting till 1:30. Just be prepared for a lot of waiting in rooms with clocks. It's got to be here. It doesn't. Unless. I just don't know where to stand. I want to look at the time. But, like, do I need to be ready to interact with something? I've never been able to do anything with those. There's a pipe. I don't know what to do! Okay. It is time. Cutscene. Duh. You guys could tell that without me saying it out loud like that. A secret room under the stairs. Oh, man. Oh, the clock tower. Isn't it obvious? A staircase that goes up around the outside? That's so cool! Oh dear God! Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. Oh no! 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. All different numbers. So this clock will have the same numbers. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour, so it should be on the hour. So 7 o'clock. Okay, so I need the hour hand. Okay. $7 o'clock. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. This should be set to time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Okay. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. That's handwritten. So this one's true. Ascending order. Oh god. Okay, well we have 7 o'clock. So this has to be 7 o'clock. This has to have 7s in it. All the same numbers that are all 7s? But it can't be. I don't understand this one yet. Oh Lord. I was excited. Different time. Ascending order. On 5 of them are on the hour. 5 out of 8 on the hour. So if it can't contain a 1, 2, 3, or 4, that means at most we could have a 5 or and a 6. 5, 6, 7. So 2 of them after that have to be on the hour as well. But 2 of these have to be on the hour. Different time. Ending on the hour. This clock has all the same numbers. Like 6:30, 6:45. This has to have a 7 in it. And it has to have 2 7s in it. If it's ascending order, it can't be 7:35 because that would come before this. It has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can go after 9, but it can't go before 5. So if I have a 5 o'clock, it has to be this one. That has to be 5. Okay. But I'm pretty sure that like 9:55 would be acceptable there. Right? Okay. All different numbers. Some different numbers. Technically this doesn't be all different or all the same. It just can't be all different. So 2 of the numbers are the same. If 2 of these numbers are the same, that means it's not like, well, it could be 600, right? And this could be after 6. Let's assume that this is 600. Does it count 0 as numbers? This just has to be like 6. I don't know. Something. 6:57. Okay. 6:57, 7. I don't know. I don't know how to figure out that number. This has to be between 5 and 6. 756. Shit, I still need to figure out 8 and 9. 7, 8, 9, 9 something. Or 7 something. 8, 9, 7, 8 something, 9. Different time. On the hour. Two numbers there are the same. There's no 7 here. This has to have a 7 in it, but it can't be 7 o'clock. That's the only number that makes sense. That makes this 6. Okay, hold on. 5, 5, 7, 6, 7. I think that's okay. That would be the reverse of 557. And this has to be between 7 and 755. No, that doesn't work because I need 8 o'clock. I can't fit 8 and 9 both after this. Shit. So this has to start with an 8. And this has to be 8? Seven, 8. This has to start with an 8. 558? No. It has to be a 0 something. 508? 608. Okay, what if this is 508? Five, 508, 557, 6, 7, 8, 805. That makes this 9. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know how long I was sitting here. I don't know how much of that is left in or cut out. I feel like I've been here for forever. I apologize for taking so long on this. There was just enough information. I just drooled and spat all over the place. That's gross. There was just enough information to figure this out. I mean, like, I basically had to trial and error it a little bit. I got there pretty quick once I started moving, but it took a minute to get anything going there. We do have another Sanctum key. And we're right by the foundation. Do I just go ahead and pop this bad boy in there? Am I expecting to find another one today? I don't know. I want to use the steps right now. I could go ahead and open this lever up. We don't currently have a pump room. I'd rather use it than lose it. And it does mean we have another puzzle figured out, and I've got some stuff to go with on the other one too, so... I mean, you gotta pick your poison in this game sometimes. It's like, I want to do so many things. I've got Queen's Radio Gaga stuck in my head right now for no particular reason. I just want you all to know that that's playing rent-free in my head, and I have no idea why. But like, specifically the version they played at Live Aid. This feels like the kind of thing that should just be open. I don't have to do this every time now. This is my house. Y'all. Y'all. 12 letters. Okay. I guess I don't need to go back and look at the... For as much as I think I do, and as proud of myself as I get sometimes, moments like this happen. And it's like, I wonder how anyone is still watching my playthrough of this. Pentagon. I want Pentagon. I think I've got some ideas for that. And we've got the stuff from the book that had symbols for it. Let me try this one first, though. Because now I've got an image from the clock tower for this. We have lines on the outside. I think I need to work inside out. We have stars. Are those the stars? It's like a flower. This. Okay. And then the outside we have... Oh no. I don't know the answer to this part. Wait, that's the wrong one. Shoot. We'll be back after these messages. I have no idea. So this is the one I don't have an idea on. How many flowers are in the picture? Doesn't say. I do know the outside we want the lines, so I guess I'll just try the lines with a bunch of different things. These lines. Okay, so I want this and this. I just don't know this one. Let's try 2. Then we rotate, and rotate, and rotate, and rotate. Right. I've not been pressing the button for any of these tries. I'm sitting here rotating. And, okay. Guys, there's a button. I'm not screwing this up, right? This is the right stuff from the picture. Let me just reshare this picture. It has the flower. It has those lines. It has that symbol. Unless it's a red herring? What'd the note say? Southward I see a swan ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. F-O-U-R, forth. Maybe that's telling me that this comes forth for the... I don't even have a country for this. This symbol doesn't have a country. What does it mean? Let's go try the pentagram. Oh, pentagram, I'll bet you don't work for me. I have some stuff I'm going to try. If it don't work, I'll surely cry. Oh, pentagram, oh, pentagram. Alright, pentagram has 4 lines. Teeth. We need teethers. Teethers. I get to 4 on this. Alright, looks like 4. And then we have the swirlies. Okay. New theory. I'm not necessarily wrong on this. I mean, look at the picture here. Maybe this isn't the solution. Maybe it's just an example. That's what I made, right? So this line, hold on, this line doesn't have the Dudamahikis. Oh god, the Dudamahikis. I was thinking to myself, maybe I have to do the thing in the room 46 first. I gotta figure out the order. And then I've got to hit these buttons in the proper order. So that's another working theory, unless this works. Ah! 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 I lied! I'm so smart! You look fancy. I'll go to you last. Morai box. End of the war, the 5th era, the Grand Realm of Fen Aries was established. Grand Realm of Fen Aries. Fen Aries. F-E-N-N. Pentagram. Fen Aries. Okay. Grand Realm of Fen Aries was established. Morai box is the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of General Teskin's victory. The tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box will turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles in the box turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. I thought Orinda was red, but maybe the pentagram is red. White tiles turn black. White tiles? What accent did I develop there? Okay, when these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory. White tiles turn black. Okay. I need to press red. I feel like I need to get these red, right? Okay. So let's... I got these to be red eventually. Why did orange turn red? If it's surrounded by 2 red, orange will turn red? How does that help me? I gotta figure out how to turn these or move them. Okay. I don't want to do that. What did I just do? This turns red. Can't do anything with that. That turns red. Turned white? I can do that, but I can't get 4th one. So I can't make one of these green. What I'm learning. I don't think I can move this. So I have to do this with 2 greens. How do I manipulate these to move them? I haven't figured that part out yet. Click this, like it's done run. I wish I knew a way to make black go up a row. That's what I need to make happen. Like I can get black to move horizontally. I can manipulate it with green, and then it'll move horizontally. How do I get things to move vertically? These things don't do anything. Make another red right now, but that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I've got to find a way to manipulate this row. When I make it green, I can't change it. It's like these are the only blocks I have to actually play with the color on, as far as I can tell. But I do not know how to manipulate and move orange without adding another green. This green literally messes with any color. But I can't get anything to go up horizontally. Give me a minute on that one. Let's go look at what's over here. Think about it. Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. Baron Sinclair, Mount Holly Estate, Reddington, Fen Aries. Reddington's in Fen Aries? Okay. Does that mean we start and end there? 8 countries in 8 months. I think this might be 1 and 8. I think we start and we end here, because if this is all about the heist or whatever happened with the crown, they practiced here at the estate. They went off, whatever, and then they came back. I'm going to read this in 1 second. I'm just thinking, if Reddington's in Fen Aries, then I think that that makes Pentagram the first and the last stop. So then we just need to figure out where we go from there. I'm extrapolating a lot from this. That might not be true, but we are in Fen Aries. And I think that means something. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. I'm gonna take a picture of this. There's numbers, there's locations, there's... This is where the trip started and ended. It's gotta be. At least with what I know right now. Red everywhere. A little wild. If I put it next to gray one. Oh. Then it moves. Okay, hold on. Now what if... Oh, for... It was the white one all along. It was the white one all along! I'm fine, by the way. Sorry. So now, just... Dude, all I had to do was fuck around with the white one. Oh, it's still... I love allowance. Don't get me wrong. I love allowance. I don't know how long I've been sitting here racking my head around this, thinking that white just turned gray. And then I was like, you know, the one thing I haven't done is mess with the white piece. So let's just throw a Hail Mary. That's unbelievable. I even tried looking. I don't know if Dana left it in. I even tried looking up. I was like, all right, maybe I'll just look for a solution for the Morai box. And it just showed like the ones in the estate, whatever I looked at. I'm too tired to read. I went to cheat, couldn't cheat, came back and was like, okay, I'll just try messing with each color one time to see if there's... I knew there had to be a way to manipulate orange. There had to be. Okay, so now hold on. If that worked here... then maybe this one can still work, but maybe I need to worry about lines versus no lines. This is no lines. I need this one to be the line. By no line, I mean like the little power plant looking. Can you see my mouse? You can. Little power plant looking thingy, or power line lines, whatever. I'll show you in a minute. So this is what we're looking for. I think I might want lines here. This has none. This also. Do these ever show the little lines? They don't. So I actually can't get the lines I'm looking for. There they are. Okay. So these little whatevers. You guys see what I'm talking about? I might not make any sense with my mouth, but you see what I'm talking about. I think we were doing it without those. Now we'll try it with those. And if I do it all with these, I'll try again without. I might have missed something. But I think we want the... I don't know. I think we did it without them is what I'm trying to say. I've not been counting to even know where I started. I feel like maybe I'm supposed to have more clues to this. I really thought that I had the solution from the clock tower. I'm not believing that anymore. It's a lot of lines. I didn't realize how many different options there would be for those thing. What are they called? Rays? The rays. The stupid book at dividing lines or rays. Didn't know there'd be that many of these things. I thought there'd be like a handful. A lot of rays. Maybe this was a bad thing to trial and error on. Oh god, what have I just done? Never mind. You know what? I don't have it in me to sit here and just do this all night. I'm sure there'll be a clue somewhere that shows me the rays. This can't be how they want me to solve this. The diamond I've got no info on. Here I also can't see anything across the way. Maybe it opens up whenever we get somewhere. I don't know. We're down to 39 steps. I guess we have been doing a lot. Do we have a shovel yet? I've been down here for so long trying to solve that stupid puzzle. I couldn't even tell you what year it is. Oh god. This was a bold venture. This was a bold venture for how late I started this. Like, oh, I can't possibly have another, like, 3-hour run. The clock puzzle was also the... Oh, my God. The clock puzzle feels like a day ago. I can't believe we got all those open as fast as we did. I thought this would be 30 days worth of runs by itself, just getting those opened up. This is barely down. So I'm assuming we need to go down one. Well, I guess up a whole bunch. Row the boat over here, which we can access from the fires outside. Then we need to lower it. I mean, it's got to be halfway. Halfway, a little over halfway. Because we have to have, like, we don't want the top of that. We want there to be room for us to, like, breathe, so. I don't know. Half-ish. We did use our other Sanctum key we just got, so that's something. We do have 3 open Sanctum doors. Out of 8. Oh. There's no such thing as a workshop. I don't believe it exists. It's the one room that continues to plague my existence. Okay, I don't think we've gone into... Did we go into observatory? I think we did. Did we? I don't know. I have to go rotunda no matter what I do. I'm gonna go security and try to open some stuff up over here, see if we get more footsteps or get a something. I don't know. What have I missed? Oh Lord, I don't want to see this. Tell me I'm doing good. 5 coins, 4 trunks. 2 trunks would be the pool, and 2 trunks will be in the entry hall now because we did something. The 5 coins, I don't know where those are. They could be in any of the rooms that we've opened up and haven't gone in yet. Do we have a key card? Do I have a key card? I do not. So we want low key card setting. Low. Offline mode to unlocked. Still don't know what that means, but that's what we want. Return to security menu. Log into network. We have an office, I think. So I think we go to the lab. We run an experiment for however long is left. The clock puzzle and the Morai puzzle, man. They sapped me. I am absolutely drained. That was like playing 8 basketball games back to back to back to back to back. I'm lying. It's not that tiring. But considering where I started today. Ooh, boy. Locked trunk. Letter. Crash while digging. Oh, man. If we can get digging. Permanently add gold. We have so many holes. If we can find a way. Please give me a shovel. I never get what I'm looking for. But if I just happen to get good luck one time. Like, just imagine the possibilities. I'm going to double check this thing one more time to make sure it didn't say upgrade disc somewhere. Trunks, coins, keys, gems, fruit. Okay. And this to go left and right. Lockpicking kit, you're useless to me. Apple. I mean, it does go left and right. Why do I think that having exactly 2 shops is good? I'm like, oh, I just need one more shop. I don't remember why I feel that way. Oh my god, it worked. Okay. More likely to draw green rooms. I mean, I want more green rooms because I want a shovel. Yeah, give me more green rooms. I don't have the broken lever today. Hello. I don't know if I have the music sheets, man. I took a picture of the music sheets earlier and then just ran. I need to find my music sheets stuff. I have so many notes. I don't know if you guys understand the amount of notes I have for this game. Okay, music sheets. I need 6, 7, and then anything after 8. So I think I got pictures of 6 and 7 from the ballroom. Let's see. Yes, I did. 6 says, under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. I was on a timer at the time, I think, which is why I hurried through that. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. R is bold, so 6 is R. Okay, 7 is going to be something. First words on the sheets are blank message. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands. The true time lost in past romance. True. First words on the sheets are our true message. Oh boy. First words on the sheets. Find among the white trees is 5. Do I have a picture of 8 somewhere? I have so many pictures from this game. A lot of pictures of my cat. Alright, bear with me while I look to see if I have a picture of 8. Obviously I've got 6 and 7 recently, but do I have a picture of message 8? Find among the white trees under 2 something. I take a lot of animal photos, I'm noticing. I'm like, oh god, there's Presley and Ginger and Keeters. I'm trying to find music sheet 8. Hey, I found my notes about the pantry having Bridget, lowercase. Safe code 9083, a lie? It sure was. Music sheet 8 is in the workshop. Great. The one room I'll never see. I keep bitching about it in hopes that it'll bring it to me. Oh god, clock puzzle notes. I'm getting close to the end of this notepad. Okay, so I need to find... Find among the white trees under 2 somethings. White trees. Where the hell have there been white trees? What is this? First time you enter a green room, use water to gain a thing. Okay, fine. Can I do that right now? How do I do it? I don't know. If I walk out and waste a step. Aha! Watering can! I gained a gem. All it cost me was 2 steps. Worth it? Hard to say. Well, we can get back in the antechamber if we need to. I don't think we need to this run. I'm throwing my coins away. That's the other stupid thing I'm doing right now. I could get more coins, but I don't know that I need them right now. What I need is the library? Shovel. I need a shovel. This has to be shovel run. Is there a shovel in here? Please. Lockpicking kit not working. Shocking. Oh, man. Aquarium counts as a green room, so there would be a higher chance of finding an item. I would love the sauna, but I don't want this run to end till I get a shovel and more bedrooms. There's some footsteps. Compass. Okay, I mean, if we want to get into the thing, I mean, we've got a thing. If we want to get into the thing, we got a thing now, guys. How sad is it watching me play this half asleep? Why can't the lockpicking kid ever help me? I want to do the foyer and the great hall so bad. But I've got to do drafting studio. I need drafting studio. Been waiting for that one. This will give me a lot of steps, and we have one shop? No, the aquarium counts as another shop. This should double our money. Yes, it did. I love the aquarium. Oh, man. I have this on my trophy case. Take that. Okay, our steps are looking a lot better now. What was I doing? Why am I happy? God. I'm not okay. I'm fine. No. I don't think so. What room is this? No, it's not this room, because this room doesn't have... Hello? Oh. Dormitory. So you enter a dormitory after drafting whatever room. Gain 10 steps. Interesting. Casino. Games of chance. Oh. I want that. But also, if I want some of the rarer rooms, I think I want the solarium. The solarium is one that tempted me before, and it's going to tempt me again, so I'm going to take solarium. Let's take solarium. What room is that? Not the... Okay, where are my letters from? I've got the time lock safe. I've got the office. I've got the drawing room. I've got the boudoir. And I've got... Where the hell did I open number 5? 0303 is office. 0415 is drawing room. 1225. Oh, study? Would this be the study? Is that where I had 128? Or D8? 8? 12-8? Something like that? Maybe it's a room I'm not bending. Why can I look at this? This is bothering me. I don't know. Could go corridor. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to get stuff at this point. Let's just go ahead and go corridor. I need more items. Items. Items, I say. This isn't helpful. Shovel! What do I have to do to get a shovel today, man? This is unbelievable. I do want to go into the office. Also want to go back in here because I feel like I kind of rushed this a little bit. Can I Play any keys? That one looks like it sticks out a little bit. No. I feel like I need a magnifying glass to see if there's anything else hidden in this. It's a nice room. There's not a lot to it unless I'm completely overlooking something. Did we look through this? We did. Very quickly. Okay. Straight or left? Shop. Oh my god, we got a workshop. Oh. I cannot believe we finally are back here, and this is the note. Stones. Why did I need to know about the word stones? Message was highlighted. That is true, and the first word is stones. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Okay. That's music note sheets 1 through 8. If there's more of them, that's all I've got so far. I don't know where the hell there's white trees at. Maybe along the driveway, maybe the orchard. I don't know, man. But we are here. And compass. Why is compass selected? Battery pack. Plus, I don't know, compass. Electromagnet? Add more? What about battery pack and shovel? I need something else. Broken lever? Power hammer? Okay. I kind of want that. What about compass plus salt shaker? Compass plus battery pack. Okay, we saw the electromagnet. Electromagnet. Where would I want the magnet? That's power hammer. Okay. Lockpick. Pick sound amplifier? What does that mean? Oh, salt. Salt and a rabbit's foot. Can I make dinner? Rabbit's foot. Can anything go with the rabbit's foot? Coin purse? Lucky purse? I mean, shit, let's just start making some stuff. What's this do? Doubles all the money you find. God, if I spread some money through the estate, we're going to be rich. Coupon book. No. I want that power hammer. Give me that. Strong sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls! Oh, fuck. Okay, we need to go outside. That's wood. There's like a wood door. Do you have to cut through a wood door? We need to go to the basement with this. We need to go to the weight room with this. Oh, shit. Pick sound amplifier. What the hell's this do? Rare chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Well, we made some stuff. I need steps, man. I still can't. Even with an upgraded super pick, cannot for the life of me. Could not possibly get into there. Got our lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. I mean, there we go. Dinner is... Oh, we got the aquarium. Let's eat up. Feed me. I got places to go today. Okay. I need a shovel now. Now we're nice and full. I need a shovel. Please give me a shovel. What are the odds of there being a shovel in here, you think? God, I would wish I could get in there. Shovel. Solarium. Please. Begging you for a shovel. Oh, this is hard to read. Mr. Nogula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass and the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. To save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Bridget. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Oh, okay. I knew there was a way to get in there. Just didn't know it was that. Finally, one of the hints helped me before I solved it. Woohoo! Oh, God. Oh, no. I want green. Okay. So... I need to go doot. 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 And then... like that. Screwed it up. Give me that sweet allowance token. There's so much dirt. Our allowance is 25. I have 82 steps, 5 million dirt, and no goddamn shovel. I have 1 door left to try to get a shovel. How unbelievable is that? I have done nothing but try to get a shovel today. I had 1 goal, and that was get a shovel. Did I do it? Oh, for crying out loud, man. This Rinna. Oh. I need to go into the office. I've not been in the office yet. Maybe there's a shovel in the office. I know there's a safe. Alright, well, that's open. Let's go ahead and just... run payroll. Spread some money around. Sure, why not? Swan song. My nose itches. I don't remember what I wanted on here for. We already have an experiment. Each time you find trash while digging. Shovel. Please. I do want the weight room. I don't want to lose half my steps, but I do need the weight room to break a wall in here. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh my god, you can break this wall. Destruction of structural elements in the house, like walls and not permanent, will reset every few days. That's a lie, because it's red. Okay. Well, there's the other part of that map. How early on were people supposed to find this? Because, like, I never did. I never did till now. At least there's something useful in this horrible room. Worst room of all time. I just cannot believe we didn't get a shovel. I had dirt everywhere. I would have gotten an allowance for every trash. My allowance could have been like 60. If I could have just gotten... Is there a hidden allowance in there? If I could have just gotten a shovel. Okay, I missed that. Snuggle, if you're reading this, it seems days finally come and the Cloister is long-lasting and much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage. Poor Mrs. Babbage, man. Never met the lady. Probably never will. Feel terrible for her. I just... Ugh. Something in my mouth. Okay. I am stoked that I finally get to do this. I guess we'll see where this ends up. Or what ends up being in it. I guess I was always assuming these would take me someplace. It makes sense the weight room wouldn't, because, like, already got 4 doors, and then there's this one spot that's large and has a hole in it now. Okay. I feel like there's more spots I want to use this thing at, and I'm so tired I'm blanking on what. Come on, show me something awesome. Show me something awesome! Oh god. Brain, no. Picture, yes. Fen Aries patent office, where we are, Fen Aries. 68462 is our patent. Script and for mining company patent for high pressure condenser. Steam line to boiler. Remote power box. Steam line to HPC. High power condenser. Foreman's log 289. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is no small part due to installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. Now we have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational. We've been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had in previous excavating. Nice. Oh my lord, have mercy. Does this mean I can just go straight to the foundation each day? Can I break my way through these boxes? Guessing the answer is probably no. I cannot. Okay. But we did unseal this pathway outside. Do I have anything left out here? Those trees look white. Do I have anything left out here to do now? This is done. This is finally open, and if that's a shortcut to the foundation, that's a bit nuts. You know? Especially their foundation being where it's at. Like, I could totally just start there and build. I mean, I don't know why I would start there, but I guess I could. In theory. White trees. Oh god. I 2 stones. Bet you it's right here, whatever it is. I don't have a shovel, so I couldn't tell you. Could be right here. What color are the trees in the orchard? Those aren't white. Those are very not white. Very far from white. I don't think there's anything in the microchip room because, like, everything wall is covered in things. Let's go. My staircase. Here. Let's go down by, like, the chess area. That really dark hallway. This way. I kind of want to do another quick pass if I can have enough steps through the green rooms and see if I maybe missed a shovel somehow, or somehow something spawned one, because I did get the room that spawns items in green rooms or something. So maybe a shovel popped up in there. I don't know. I just feel like this area is so dark that maybe there's something hidden. I don't know. I've always felt like there's something more here. Maybe not. Genius! Not where I thought it would be, but there's something. What? Huh? Cat ate so too low here. Really thought one of these walls would open up, but did not expect. I think that takes me in on the opposite, like where the boat is, which I don't think helps me right now. Hello, boxes. Coins. Yes, the very. What would be useful here? An allowance? I don't think. You son of a bitch! I'll bet you there's something I need this hammer for there. Secret garden. Called a secret garden. There's got to be secrets that are secret in the secret, you know? There's some kind of secretception that's all full of secrets. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm making perfect sense. Don't act like I'm not. Where is my damn shovel? What, this wall? Okay. Wish I could break these and just like go into the next room. Like, oh, I'll make a new hole in the nursery. Actually, I want to go through the patio. Yeah. Whoops. Let's just waste some of those steps I don't have any of. You got a hidden wall on you? Weird design with your stupid walls. Seems like they're marked by cracks or like discoloration or something so far. Oh, what about in here? This passageway. Oh, tell me one of these walls isn't hiding something. This spot looks kind of... Oh, yes, baby! Woo! Gotta be quiet, my wife's sleeping. These look like the letters from the ransom note. She loves me, she loves me not, she loves me, she loves me not. The original gardener's logbook. Dude, was the original gardener the blackmailer? Hold on. X. Black. Mail. Red. Letter. Equal. Gardener? Dude. I want those shears. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable, and accessible so that they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. Appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. Off to a good start. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over many years I have served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. Denny Ravane. I have a note about him somewhere. Okay, Denny Ravane also stole the Baron's mail, apparently. I think Denny was involved. Denny Ravane was involved with Kristoff doing the moonshine. If it was Denny that wrote the letter blackmailing Great Uncle Herb, he said he was sympathetic to the cause, which is interesting. Study had the second red letter. February 25th, 1990. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturist. For years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower, the fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it's nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with added benefit of being entirely organic. By the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Cinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I've poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. Sounds so stupid written out like that. October 21st, 1990. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I've struggled to find a reason to add another entry. February all the way to October. Same year. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue my work. I'm worried that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I'm reminded of that daily when I see the house plants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really, really should have. Skip to January. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard perhaps with some pride that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office in the 10th rank. A fact that I found quite remarkable considering the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber, a suspicion I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. 3 days later. If there is a 10th rank, it's impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Secret garden, great hall, greenhouse, and weight room. So the greenhouse and weight room control the same door? Wait. The secret garden and mechanarium control. Oh God. So there is a lever in the secret garden, which means there's a secret there. Surprise, surprise. The weight room we found, greenhouse we found, great hall we found. Secret garden sealed. So the secret garden can open 2 of the 3 doors. And the mechanarium, which we've never been in, can also open the same one the secret garden can. Because you change your doors, 1 primary access lever in addition to redundancy in another location. So we need to figure out, I'll bet you we can smash something in the secret garden to unseal that. Funny enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers was recently installed in the greenhouse. Another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Were they? March 10th. 3 months later. These past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek. I have, in that time, gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe this chamber has remained sealed for many decades. Within I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. I am unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition. If they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar, beets, and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. I have the root cellar, but what room? Hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms. Okay, hold on. Outer rooms. One of these has a false wall. Oh man, I don't have enough steps to get back. Do I? Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe. Maybe. So I think the boy was moonshining, and that operation is hidden behind a false wall. The root cellar would make a lot of sense for that. All the way to March, all the way to August. At last, I finally discovered the location of one of the north levers. It's deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the state's plant life. But had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I've decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. Once he leaves, I don't think that delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Kristoff's under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. The inner sanctum. 11 days later. No turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I've been working toward the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point, I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me one way or another. Fascinating. But now we know there's a hidden wall. Somewhere in one of the outer rooms. My boy left all of his evidence here. Quoted Major Chunk there. My boy. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it to the root cellar. No guarantees here. Security, Cloister, Rotunda, Foundation. 4 steps, man. I don't know about that. I don't think I can even call the elevator back up, so never mind. Well, there goes that dream. Probably start with a key for each whatever room you drafted. Did I draft any other rooms that have that symbol? Oh, going through the ballroom removed all my gems. I forgot about that. Ballroom's a little dangerous if you have a lot of gems. Okay. All right. Well, we've found some stuff. We finally had items and got the workshop. And by that, I mean we got the workshop for the second time ever. So yay. New rooms 4. What was new? The solarium was new. Ballroom was new. Clock tower was new. What else was new? We've been in the bunk room. Solarium was new. Have we never been in the veranda before? Maybe we'd never been in the veranda? I don't know. Well, we had the garden in. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, literally 7 green rooms, so that's cool. But another run done in the books. Quick one too, only 3 hours. I'm going to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I keep finding more puzzles instead of more solutions. Stay tuned for the next one. Until next time. Good night. Or good morning, afternoon, evening. I'm out.